City Council has voted to compel at-large member Rajni Agarwal to undergo training for conflict resolution and emotional reasoning. The training opportunities were presented to Council yesterday evening after a report from the city's Integrity Commissioner found that Agarwal was rude and abrasive while sitting on the board of the Fort William BIA. Vasilios Bellos has the latest details from City Hall.
Councillor Rajni Agarwal says she is who she is.
I was born with this tone, was given this tone, and I've used the same tone. And unfortunately, some people might think it's offensive.
Unanimous approval from City Council requiring Councillor Rajni Agarwal to take part in educational opportunities focused on emotional reasoning and conflict resolution. That decision came after an Integrity Commissioner report regarding Agarwal's behavior on the Fort William BIA board, which was found to be rude and abrasive. Council opted against the report's recommendation to remove Agarwal from the board, instead choosing the education. The councillor was asked after the meeting what she hopes to take away from the sessions.
There isn't really any specific. If we look at other cases that integrity commissioners outside of Thunder Bay have done, there have been board conflicts and they've done education. They've never ever had a report as punitive as the one that came forward from the integrity commissioner.
This is the second report against Agarwal since November. No other councillor this term has had an Integrity Commissioner report made public. Agarwal continued to challenge the findings, saying communication could have prevented escalation.
There was no conversation. And then here's our findings. They didn't interview the remaining members of that were still sitting on the board, and they didn't look at what was happening.
This contradicts both reports, which stated Agarwal was made aware of the complaints and provided adequate information to respond. Other councillors felt that while the education opportunities resulted from Agarwal's report, recent behavior during meetings proves everyone can benefit.
I heard from quite a few people that they're really concerned about our functionality.
That's the belief of West Fork councillor Kristen Oliver, who points to last week's heated meeting and the message it sends the public.
There needs to be respect and decorum, especially when we're in these chambers, and especially when we're working with our city administration. There's little reason to have public shaming, and I think that just was designed to poke holes in our credibility and the integrity of not just our administration, but as council as a whole.
The city budgets $20,000 annually for the Integrity Commissioner. They did go 25% over budget last year, but the Treasurer's office couldn't confirm how much was spent on Agarwal's investigations. Vasilios Bellos, TBT News.